Hello dear friends. So today we are going to start Moments lesson number 2, The Adventures of Toto, and it is written by Ruskin Bond. So already I have explained it, so I just want to give you a summary of this chapter. Okay. So actually, you know what, this is the story of a monkey, Toto, named Toto. Okay. So it was very notorious, very mischievous, and it has given so many performances because of that only, because the writer's grandfather was very happy because of his performance. But let's see that what happened. So you know what, once the grandfather was going somewhere, so he just saw that the monkey Toto was just tied with a rope, and he just felt pity on him, and he had decided to keep this monkey in his private zoo. So he had decided to purchase this Toto by paying 5 rupees to Tonga driver, and he purchased it. So this incident only two persons knew, writer and the grandfather. Okay, so the grandfather took him and he just brought it at home. But before bringing the Toto at home, he just described, the writer described about the Toto, means how he was looking and what happened after looking this Toto. So actually the writer described about that he has a sparkle by bright eyes, and bright eyes sparkle with a mischievous beneath deep set eyebrows. So miss, in this way means you can understand that what the writer wanted to describe here. Actually, you know what, he just wanted to describe about the Toto, that how he was looking and what the monkey does, you know very well. Okay, so here his hands looked very dry, and whenever he smiled, so everybody got frightened, just like here Anglo-Indian ladies, they got frightened. And he is very wicked, and he has a tell also that he used to use as what, just like a third leg. Okay, third eye, and he could hang up himself by with the help of that tell only. So here the grandmother was not agreeing. The grandmother was never ready to keep any animal her house. So because of that only, the grandfather just kept this secret from his wife. Okay, so the grandfather had decided to keep this monkey in the writer's room, in the narrator's room. So there, that will be secret from the grandmother. Okay, so when he tied that monkey, that Toto, in the writer's room, in the hook, he just tied in the hook, and after some time they have gone somewhere, and after some time they just came to release the Toto from the hook. So what they saw, and what happened after that, after a few hours, after a few times, after some time, what happened there, they were surprised. The writer was surprised to see the situation, the condition of his room, because the decorated wall that was destroyed, and his blazer which was just hung up there in the hook, that was also not there, that was torn into 1,000 pieces, means so many pieces. So here the writer was very, very surprised to see all that things, but the writer's grandfather was very, very pleased. He was very, very happy. Why he was very, very happy? Because you know what he said, he appreciated his performance. He appreciated his performance, and he said that if he got some more time, so definitely he could make a rope with the help of that torn pieces of blazer of writer. So he appreciated. So after this incident, the grandfather, means the writer's grandfather, had decided to transfer this Toto to the servants' quarter, where some more animals were living together sociably, like a pair of rabbits, tortoise, squirrel, and goat. They were living together sociably, means nobody was disturbing anyone. But here, when he raised there, the monkey, the Toto, so he did not allow anyone to sleep in that night. He did not allow anyone to sleep in night. So the next moment means the next day, as the grandfather, means the writer's grandfather, he had to go to Saharanpur to collect the pension from Dehradun. So he knew very well that if he would be here, means the monkey Toto, so definitely he would disturb the other animal, and the secret will be disclosed. So he had decided to take this Toto with himself when he was going to Saharanpur. But unfortunately, what happened? Unfortunately, the narrator could not go with his grandfather. Maybe he had some work. So because of that only, he could not go with the grandfather where he was going. But the grandfather, when he came back from Saharanpur, so he told each and everything about the incident which took place on the platform of Saharanpur. So he told that when he was just carrying, so he had decided that he would keep the monkey in the canvas, and that canvas was made up of strong material that was very, very strong, so that nothing can come out very easily. So there was a jeep also, that with the help of jeep that can close the canvas. So he just the grandfather kept the monkey into the canvas, but before that he just put some straw there so that he could feel comfortable in that canvas. Okay, but he was trying to get out. He was just trying to come out from that canvas. Okay, so when he was on the platform of Saharanpur, so he was just trying to come out. So in this way, he was just rolling down here, left and right, and he was jumping. So in this way, that was the exhibition for the passengers who were waiting for the train on the platform. So they just gathered there and they just wanted to see that what is in that, and why this canvas is jumping, why this canvas is just rolling left and right. Okay, so they all were surprised, the passengers were surprised, and they just wanted to see that what is in it. Okay, so because of that only, they had decided, they gathered there. But after some time, when the time was showing the ticket to ticket collector, so at the same time, what happened? The ticket collector was ready to collect the ticket from the grandfather. So as he was giving ticket to the ticket collector, so at the same time, what happened? At the same time, the monkey showed his teeth, green. Okay, so he just taken aback. Oh, the ticket collector, because he was surprised that why the monkey was with him. So he was taken aback, but his good presence of mind, he just took forward, and he said that, sir, okay, you have given your fare, but now you have to pay this dog also. So at that moment, the grandfather was surprised that why the ticket collector was calling this monkey as a dog. This is not a dog, this is a monkey. So he said that you have to pay money for this dog. But on that, he tried to explain that this is not a dog, this is a monkey, and I cannot pay, but here he had to pay 3 rupees for that monkey as a dog. Already the ticket collector said that this is not a monkey, this is a dog. So after giving that money, he got irritated, means the grandfather got irritated, he became very angry, and he said, and he took out tortoise from his pocket, and he asked, what I supposed to pay for this, as you have taken penalty, as you have taken fare for this monkey, and you said that this is a dog. So what I supposed to give this, means what I supposed to give the fare for this tortoise. So here the ticket collector said that nothing, because it is not a dog. Okay, he just pampered with his fingers on the forehead of the tortoise, and he said nothing, because this is not a dog. So on this, he told each and everything when he came back to his home, to the narrator. Okay, so finally the grandmother came to know about the presence of the Toto. Means the grandmother got to know about the presence, means she came to know there was one more animal in her house, that was monkey. Then he was transferred, that Toto was transferred in this temple, where already one animal was living, that was donkey. So in that night they were living together, but he knew very well about the monkey, means the grandfather knew very well about the monkey, that the monkey is very mischievous. So because of that only he just went to see that they both are feeling comfortable or not with together. Okay, so when he went there, so what he saw, he was very surprised to see that the donkey was moving his head left and right. The donkey was moving his head left and right. He was just trying to keep away from the monkey, but he did not understand, means the grandfather did not understand that why he was doing at that moment. So he just slapped his back. When he slapped his back, so he came to know that it happened because of the monkey only, because he just caught his ears very tightly, and he was not releasing the, means he was not losing his ears, because he tied it means he caught it very tightly. So at that moment when he slapped his back, so he looked back, so he could understand, means that why he was doing, because of he just caught that with his little sharp teeth. So he understood. So from that day they both, means monkey and donkey, they never become friend. Okay. So as you know that in winter season we always take bath with warm water. Okay. So he was also given a best treat by the grandmother when he was going to take bath, means when she was going to give him a bath, so she had given a warm water. So you know what, at that moment what he always used to do, he noticed all the activity of the grandfather and the narrator, that what they do before going to take the bath. So he noticed, so because of that only, when he was offered warm water to take bath, so he just checked the temperature with the help of his finger. He just put his finger to check the temperature, whether it is means good, means whether it is able, means whether it is good for his body or not, means it is cold or it is hot. Okay, so he checked the temperature. When he checked the temperature by putting his fingers, then second finger, so just because of that only he just copying the grandfather's activity. So he just took his first leg and he just put into the tub, which is just filled with the warm water, and then the second. So in this way he just bored himself till the neck, and in this way he just took the bath. Okay, so just now you can say that the monkeys are always copying what? Human being. Okay, so once comfortable, he would take the soap in his hands or feet and rub himself all over, just like human being always take the bath. So they always used to what? They always rub their body with soap. Okay, everywhere. So he also copied the same thing as the grandfather was doing. Okay, so when the water became cold, he would get out and run as quickly as he could to the kitchen fire in order to dry himself. As you know that when the water got cold in winter season only, okay, when the water got cold, so you know what happened at that moment? He just tried, means he just take out, means he got out and run as quickly as, because he just wanted to dry himself. So where he ran away, he always used to run to the kitchen so that he got dried himself in the kitchen fire. Okay, if anyone laughed at him during this performance, Toto's feeling would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his work. And you know what? And this thing happened everywhere. If we talk about this incident, so it happens with the small children also. When they run away, or when they go here and there, or when they just fallen down, and when somebody just laugh at that moment, so they just feel what? They just feel shy, or they just feel they just try to fight with us. Okay, so here When somebody laughed at this performance, during this performance, so what he did, Toto's feeling would be hurt and he would refuse to go on with his path. Means when somebody laughed at that performance, so he never tried to take part. It happens. Okay. So one day Toto nearly succeeded in boiling himself alive. But one day, what happened one day? He was just very close to burn himself. He was very close. He was very close to fire or boil himself because it was very, very hot. A large kitchen kettle had been left on the fire to boil for tea, and Toto, finding himself with nothing better to do, decided to remove the lid. Actually, one day what happened in the kitchen? In the kitchen, that he could see that something was boiling, something was cooking, and that was the tea. But nobody was there. So he himself tried to remove the lid so that he could see that what is cooking. Okay. So he decided and he removed. Finding the water just warm enough for a bath, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. When he removed the kettle's lid, so what he found? He found that water just warm enough for a bath. That water was just enough for a bath. So he just entered, he got in with his head sticking out from the open kettle. He just opened it and he just poured his, means he just got in with his head, and then what happened? This was just fine for a while until the water began to boil. And it was the moment when it was going to boil. That was the moment when it was going to boil, means water was going to boil. And at that moment he did this. Oh, the Toto. He just tried, he just removed the lid and he just poured his head. Okay. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it cold outside, sat down again. And when he entered there, so when he found warm, so he just stood up. When he found cold, so again he sat down. Okay. So he was doing again and again. Toto then raised himself a little, but finding it close outside, sat down again. He continued hopping up and down for some time. I told you that he was doing this incident, means he was doing this activity again and again. Means stood up, sat down. Stood up, sat down. Means in that kettle only. Stood up, sat down. Means he continued with this activity, and then finally what happened? He continued hopping up, down for some time until grandmother arrived and hauled him, half-boiled, out of the kettle. Means he did this until the grandmother had raised there. He did this. Before that he was just enjoying. But when the grandmother is there, so he stopped doing this. If there is a part of the brain especially devoted to mischief, that part was largely developed in Toto. If we talk about any mischievous thing, so definitely we can take the example of Toto, because he was the great example for any mischievous thing. Because only mischievous thing was developed in his mind. Only that thing was there. Okay. He was always tearing things to pieces. Whenever one of my aunts came near him, he made every effort to get a hold of her dress and tear a hole in it. And you know what? His habit was what? Tearing all the things. Tearing all the things and tearing all the things in pieces. And whenever, means his cousin, aunt or his neighbor, so whenever they used to come near to that, whenever the aunt used to near to that monkey, so he always tried to what? He made every effort to get hold of her dress. He just tried to tease them. He just always tried to tease them. He just always tried to get hold of her dresses. Means you know what? It happens with us also. The monkey always just try to what? Hold our pant, shirt, and our bags. So just like that. He did this with a aunt, and he tear a hole in that dresses also. So one incident took place. What happened? One day at lunchtime, a large dish of pulao stood in the center of the dining table. We entered the room to find Toto stuffing himself with rice. One day what happened? One day it was the time of what? lunch. Okay, means everybody was ready for taking lunch. Okay, everybody. So that everything was just decorated on the dining table, and what was the thing that was decorated there? Dish of pulao and something else. Okay, so it was kept, that pulao was kept in the center of the dining table, and when we entered, is the narrator and the grandmother or grandfather, when they entered, so what they found, that the Toto is stuffing himself with rice, means he was eating only. It was for the family members, but now who was eating that? The Toto only. So my grandmother screamed and Toto threw a plate at her. So at that moment, the grandmother became very angry because that was the lunch and it was for the family member. But what happened there? That somebody else, means that animal was eating. So at that moment, his grandmother shouted at monkey, and what he did in return, he just threw the plate to the grandmother. One of my aunts raised forward and received a glass of water in the face. And one of my aunts, means one of his aunt, means the writer's aunt, when she just got close to that monkey, she just wanted to try to catch the plate of that pulao. So what she received in return, she just received a glass of water. Means you can understand that the monkey Toto, he just threw the glass of water to the aunt's face. When grandfather arrived, Toto picked up the dish of pulao and made his exit through a window. So finally the grandfather arrived there. So only one person was there that he was scared, that he had some fear, that was the grandfather. Okay, so when he arrived there, when he reached there, so after looking him, he is scared and he just he just ran away through the window. But what he had taken with himself? The dish of pulao. Okay, so we found him in the branches of the jackfruit tree. The dish is still in his arms. So they saw that he just climbed to the jackfruit tree, and there he was eating rice, that pulao is still in his hand. That dish of pulao, that was still in his hand. Okay, and there he was eating on the branches of the jackfruit tree. Okay, he remained there all afternoon, eating slowly through the rice, determined on finishing every grain. Means till afternoon he was there only. That monkey was there only, where? On the branches of the jackfruit tree. Okay, and there he was determined. He had decided that he would never leave even a single grain of the rice as he was eating. Okay, and then in order to spite grandmother, who had screamed at him, he threw the dish down from the tree and chattered with delight when it broke into 100 pieces. As you know that he was scolded, or he was shouted by the grandmother. As you know that the grandmother shouted him, so he just wanted to show him something. So because of that only, what he did, he showed and he just threw it. He just threw it, what? That dish of pulao. And when it just fallen down and it has been broken into 1,000 pieces, he chattered, means he just felt very happy to see this. He just felt very happy. And he just wanted to show that what he was. Okay. Obviously, Toto was not the sort of pet we could keep for long. Yes, definitely we can say. Definitely we can say that we can keep all the animals. Means not all the animals. Like we can keep goat, dog, rabbit, parrot. We can keep all these animals. But we cannot keep this pet. We cannot keep monkey as a pet, because this is very, very dangerous. Okay, that you have seen so many examples here. Okay, even grandfather realized that we were not well to do and could not afford the frequent loss of dishes, cloths, curtains and wallpaper. Grandfather realized it, that we should not keep monkey as a pet, because of monkey only we had lost so many things. And we cannot keep purchasing all that things that we have lost, that dishes, clothes, curtains and wallpaper. And he had destroyed so many things. So grandfather found the Tonga driver and sold Toto back to him for only 3 rupees. Okay. So as you know that he paid 5 rupees to purchase that monkey from Tonga driver. But he just found again, he just wanted to return this monkey to this Tonga driver in the loss of 2 rupees. Means he just sold it 3 rupees. Means he sold this monkey in 3 rupees to Tonga driver because he did not want to lose, he did not want to lose any other thing. So this was the story of the adventures of Toto. I hope that you have understood this story. Okay, so thank you so much, dear students.